Pokémon. A fun universe filled with creatures, small birds, insects, all perfectly innocent and innocuous. Or is it? What if I told you that some of these creatures were legendary, huge titans and immensely powerful beings? Hello and welcome. My name's Sean, and in this series we're going to be looking at the legends of the Pokemon world. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the legendary Pokemon who appeared on the cover of Pokemon Sapphire. This is Kyogre. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to British Porygon for suggesting this one. Kyogre is one smiley boy, and yeah, I also think he's kind of cute. But there's quite a bit more to him than that, so let's start with the stats. Kyogre is a legendary Pokemon introduced in Generation 3. It has a height of 4.5 meters and a weight of 352 kilograms. I'm very excited to be covering this Pokemon on a personal level because Pokemon Sapphire was the first Pokemon game that I ever played, which means that Kyogre was the first legendary Pokemon that I personally ever caught. And yes, of course, I used the Master Ball. Live and learn. Kyogre resembles a giant whale. It has two massive pectoral fins with large claws or possibly nails on the end of them. This Pokemon's colour is mainly blue, although it does have red lines around it, indicating its markings. Kyogre also has a long tail with 4 trailing parts to help propel it through the water. Along with Groudon and Rayquaza, this Pokemon makes up the Super Ancient Trio. These three have the combined powers of land, sea and sky, with Kyogre obviously being the sea Pokemon. Kyogre's name may be based on Japanese words. Kai means ocean or sea, and while ogre in Western culture is typically known as a large monster, it is also very similar to orca, which is another word for the killer whale. Also in Japanese, Kaio is known as the king of the sea, and is the first 2 kanji of the god Kaiosei, more commonly known as Neptune. This Pokemon is incredibly powerful and is said to have saved the world from a huge drought many years ago when it caused the sea to expand. It is said to have power over the oceans and the rain. Kyogre is known to have a peaceful nature, except when it meets up with its rival Groudon, and the two are said to battle in fights that can take on cataclysmic proportions. Kyogre lives deep in the oceans and sometimes in underwater caves, so it is rarely seen by people. However, in the Mystery Dungeon games, it is shown to be able to fly, or perhaps levitate, propelling itself with its massive tail fins or using its immense energy reserves. Kyogre is somewhat unusual in that it is a legendary Pokemon, but it did not make its anime debut in a movie. In fact, this Pokemon's first anime episode was one entitled Gaining Groudon. Team Magma had captured Kyogre, but they were unable to control it without the use of a blue orb. Likewise, Team Aqua had captured Groudon, so the two arranged a trade. However, the trade did not go to plan, as Archie then attempted to use Kyogre to destroy everything. In a later episode called Scuffle of Legends, the two did meet in battle. There was no winner, but both the red orb and the blue orb were destroyed, and both Pokemon retreated and returned to their slumber once more. In Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, Kyogre and Groudon both got new forms known as Primal Forms. These can be achieved by having the legendary Pokemon equipped with its corresponding orb. It is also said in the anime that Primal Kyogre caused the seas to widen just by swimming in them, a sign of its immense power. Pokédex entries about Kyogre say it was able to create a great rain and save people from drought. It's also described in a rather grandiose way as the personification of the oceans. It is said that after battling with Groudon, this Pokemon retreated and slept for hundreds of years. Kyogre appears to the player in Pokemon Sapphire in a place called the Cave of Origin. This is said to be the place where all life started. The cave is situated in Sutopolis City, however even the city's residents are not allowed to enter, and you must have special permission from Wallace. Kyogre is possibly inspired by the biblical Leviathan. Leviathan is a sea creature and is said to battle against the Behemoth, a huge beast of the land, in the same way that Kyogre and Groudon battle. This battle takes place in the Book of Revelations and is said to be one of the catalysts for destroying the world, much as Kyogre and Groudon's battle was thought to be. That concludes our second PokéLegends episode. Those of you who aren't familiar with this yet, basically every 10th video that I put up will be a PokéLegends episode, and I want you guys to pick which legendary Pokemon is going to be. So leave a comment in this video, tell me who your favourite legendary Pokemon is. I had some great suggestions last time, and then I finally put it to a vote on Instagram, and Kyogre was the winner. So please tell me who you'd like to see. There's a lot that I'd like to cover, but yeah, the choice is completely yours. I want to leave it up to you guys. So yeah, we've got a few more Poke Horror Ghost types to come up, and then it'll be PokéLegends Episode 3, and it could well be your Pokemon that you see in it. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, get the notifications turned on, and check out the social media as well. And until next time, guys, stay legendary.